Welcome to another episode of Dad's Rolls with Kevin Belzer, and today we have a very special guest, and her name is Melissa Belzer.
I'm back! Aren't you glad?
She's been on just a couple of these, maybe three.
Just maybe 3 or more.
That's an odd couple. That's a ménage à trois. Yeah. See, I know more French than you thought I knew.
Yeah, that's true.
Kind of disturbing what French I do know. We are in the Menace Underground in Mesa, Arizona. No, bless you.
No.
MAF
MAF.
Podcast Studios. I'm wearing my Menace swag today
Yes,
for
you
those
are.
that are watching at home. And she is promoting Duran Duran. If you're not familiar with her, they are a new band out of England. And they
Not new.
may be big. I heard they have this song called Rio. They could take off.
Good.
Another one called Girls on Film.
Yeah.
Girls on Film.
Yeah, that's
Girls on
liking,
Film.
liking the Duran Duran.
Yeah, they're really good in concert. We actually
They
saw
are.
them last year, and they were
Yeah,
outstanding,
they were.
and they are coming through again to the West Coast. I don't know if they're coming to Phoenix, though, but they are coming through the West Coast. But yeah, they are actually coming stateside again.
There's somebody else I want to see when they come through.
Guns
too.
N' Roses just
No.
announced.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't want to
Was
go
it
see
Guns N'
them.
Roses? No. Five Finger Death Punch.
No.
It wasn't Five Finger Death Punch?
Nope.
Pantera?
Nope.
Ice Nine Kills.
No.
Metallica.
Nope. Really? Well, I heard that they're coming through. Hopefully I'm not throwing you off by saying that. I heard they're coming through again.
Big Time Rush.
Yes!
Big Time Rush.
I want to see them.
We used to watch that show on Nickelodeon,
Yeah, we
and then we
did.
saw them in concert, and it was shockingly a phenomenal
It was
concert.
so good.
Now, we did take our kids, and our kids were really enjoying it, so maybe that's why we got into it, too.
I feel like they might be willing to go to it again. They liked it that much.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think one of them, I think Xander actually brought it up. So it's like, you want to, I would. They're so good.
Can't remember if it's August or October, but it's later this year that
That'd
they're
be
coming.
so fun. I would enjoy that.
Yep.
They're good. I mean, I like them.
You have a lot of energy for somebody that's literally starving because nobody's buying our swag.
It's fine.
It's fine. You can't even live on ramen. You told me
know.
you have to live on buttered noodles.
Well, because it's like the ramen adjacent. I don't know what else would
I don't
be
even know if
ramen
you can have-
adjacent.
I don't even think you can have butter because isn't butter more expensive than margarine?
Ugh, but margarine's yucky.
I know, because it's one molecule from plastic.
Yeah,
That's
but
why
it's
it's
still
gross.
yucky. It's just gross. It's not good for you.
Well, anyway, those watching at home, we do have a couple pieces of swag on the front of the table that are available on the swag shop, which the link will be in the show notes.
And then if you think, oh, if we buy all that, then they're going to switch to eating seafood. I can't eat that either, so it's fine.
Yes, you will not
So
be helping her
even
eat
if,
lobster.
Even if you do buy a bunch of our swag, I won't be going to lobster because I can't.
You will be helping me buy more filet mignon, though,
Yeah. From the butcher.
from the butcher, so I don't pay nearly as much
No,
as
it's
people
like
think.
cheap and it's good.
Let's do another deck, and this one is also brought to us by the fine folks at Best Self. Yep, for you listening, I'm doing a lot of hand waving like Vanna White.
Yeah.
So this deck is called Thinking Time, the Business Edition.
This one's
which-
tough usually.
This is tough because Melissa is not a businesswoman. So
And
that's why it
fine.
makes it fun.
That's fine. Sometimes I can just see things from the outside in.
Yeah,
and
that's
I
why
have
it's
it.
actually good. It
Yeah.
doesn't really matter because
No.
anybody can be a business person. Even if you're not a business person today, you can be a business person at some point in the future.
Well, or you can be working for a small business and maybe have valuable information to contribute.
We have not done a red card.
Oh, okay.
Red is culture.
Oh, okay.
Thinking Time Business Edition, red card culture.
I wonder if it means business culture. Like the
Oh,
the
this is a
environment,
great one for Melissa. This is phenomenal.
which means it's not.
Melissa,
Yes,
what is
Kevin.
your onboarding process for integrating new team members?
Oh my gosh.
Is the process a good first impression?
I don't think it's the only impression.
No. But what's your onboarding process for integrating new team members?
Well, I've trained people that have come into work. So I don't know. That's like a weird. I don't know. That'd be a better one for you to answer because you're going to be bringing on a team.
A lot of it's learning as you go. But what's your onboarding process for integrating new team members? Do you, like at your job that you work at, do they get assigned to somebody that teaches them different tasks?
Yeah, and they'll assign different people so you can learn and connect with different people that are good at the task. Because we all might do it slightly differently, but still accomplish the task. They still are like want a bare minimum of the process of the task, but like I'm always evaluating. I was having this conversation that I'm always evaluating efficiency. So I'm like, am I doing this task the best and the most efficient way? And I'm constantly reevaluating that.
So what you're saying is you don't throw them to the wolves.
No, because it's no fun. That's a way to get them to quit.
Do you think that the process, that the place you work at right now, that it's a good first impression?
Yeah, it can be. I mean, I think you have to, how do they come in and how do they talk? I mean, yeah, you want them to be able to answer questions. If you ask them questions and they have one-word answers, it's probably not so good.
I think what's frustrating about mine is that everybody is independent contractors.
Right.
Realtors are independent contractors, meaning that you can give them all the advice, knowledge, and everything, and then they can just not do it.
Yeah, it's still up to them.
That's beyond frustrating, because if you spend the time going, okay, do this, 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 and this, and they go and give you excuses why they didn't do it.
I don't want to do that, yeah.
Well, normally it's excuses
Oh, yeah.
of why they didn't do it, and then go, well, I don't understand why I'm not having any success. It's like, well, did you do this, 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 and this? And they're like, no. It's like, well, that's why you failed, because you haven't even tried.
I feel like if they're coming on, they must have had a reason to value your opinion in the first place, and for them to go, yeah, I didn't do that.
You think so, but sometimes it's like, I don't know. I think sometimes they see the shiny object that you are and think it's just going to be easy for them, not understanding that there's WORK required to be successful.
Work required. Just like organizing your house, there's work required. No, but I think you got to mesh with the person. So I think that's you also are looking for people that will mesh.
I'd say some tips that I've gotten lately that I'm going to be integrating into mine is recording videos for the people that are onboarding with me.
Okay.
For common questions that they're asking. There's a system out there called Loom that you can use to do this. This system, you can store the videos on there of all the common questions. So anytime somebody asks you a new question, just record a new video, send it out to them. And now moving forward, now you have that video.
The constant answer when those check out these links.
So it looks like you're just answering them, but no, you're answering them and every future person that works for you. That's the importance
cool.
of it.
That's cool. I think that makes sense.
Yep. I'm going to do another one.
Yeah, that was a better question for you to answer.
Just a question.
Yeah.
Those two parts. We're not doing two.
No.
Yellow card, which is product. What do your customers expect your products to be able to do? Because you don't have a product.
I mean, I think you have to have consistency if you're speaking about it in general.
Yeah,
I think you need consistency.
Okay, so you as a customer, what do you expect?
Consistency.
Okay.
When I come back and have a repeat visit, if I'm like, oh my gosh, this whatever was so good, I want to come back and get that whatever the next time and have it taste that good. Consistency is important.
Well, that's what's funny about McDonald's. As disgusting as McDonald's is, you can go to any McDonald's in the United States and a Big Mac in California will taste the same as it does in Louisville, Kentucky, the same as it does in New York City. It's a consistent product. So you know it's going to be completely and utter garbage at each location, but it's going to taste like the same garbage at each location.
So what you're saying is we're not fans of McDonald's.
I just don't eat it. But
what I
am saying is that at least it's a consistent product, as far as that's concerned.
Well, and that's why they're what they are. That's fine. It's
now,
okay if you like McDonald's. We just don't eat McDonald's.
For me, I go into a listing appointment and I introduce them to the Splash program.
Yeah.
The Splash program walks them through 6 phases of everything that's going to happen. And then it has a sheet in there of here's all the things I'm going to do during the transaction. It gets me accountable and it also makes them aware of everything that I'm going to do.
So they're not surprised
there's no surprises.
or try to fight you or whatever.
So what do my customers expect? They expect me to do everything that's on that. I think that it's good to go into any appointment, any new client situation, any new customer situation, and have clear expectations set for everybody all around. So go into that customer presentation or that listing presentation in my case and go, here's everything I'm going to do. And if they don't like it, yeah, they can always hire somebody else. But,
Right.
But if they do like it and do move forward with me, they should expect me to actually follow through on it.
Right. That makes sense. Yeah.
I think it makes...
Because then the expectation's there then. They know what to expect. Yeah. I like that. I like your system. I'm always surprised if you leave an appointment, they're like, yeah, they weren't sure. I'm like, what weren't they? They weren't sure about what?
If people do not use the splash program, here's what I assume. I assume that as a child, they were thrown into the air, bounced off the bed, into the ceiling fan, shot off the ceiling fan, out the window, down into bushes or no bushes. And it just did damage to them to where now they can't do business with me because they just don't know any better because there's things wrong in the head now.
So really what he's saying is like, it's very clear and concise and doesn't get it why somebody would want to go with somebody else.
If you don't do business with me, I assume that you're a stupid poopy head.
Lord. That's funny.
Yep. Well, that's what I think.
Well, I just don't understand it, especially knowing, especially specific situations that you go into and go, well, they should totally use you. You would totally get their home sold. And then you come home and they're like, yeah, we're not sure. Or, no, we're going to go with the other guy. Or like, why?
I had one that said to me, well, they do everything you did. And I couldn't help but laugh and go,
no,
they don't do everything I do.
No, they don't.
No.
Not unless it was Phil that they talked to, then no.
They're not doing, there's no way. Because most agents, for one, they won't go on social media, period.
No.
And if they do, they'll never show themselves on social media because they're afraid to be out there. I don't give a shit. Pull videos of me from 10 years ago. I honestly don't care.
Yeah.
It's out there. Because understand, what am I looking to achieve in life? Legacy.
Yeah.
If I'm looking to achieve legacy in life, I'm okay if that stuff 10 years ago compared to now shows that I grew over time.
Yeah.
I don't have an issue with that. So I also look at it and go, well, did any of them jump into pools last week promoting their clients' homes when it was 49 degrees out and the pool was like 40 degrees and just rained the night before? Absolutely miserable weather? No. There's no way.
No. Nobody's jumping in pools.
No, they're not jumping in pools.
I don't think.
They're not,
I mean, I don't know.
They're not. There's no highlight videos.
No.
There's
Your drone.
most of them. They think this is their photographer.
No.
I'm holding up an iPhone.
No,
they
your
think their
team.
iPhone is a photographer for the property. This is not the photographer for the property. This is made for selfies and going live on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
It's not for professional use. I mean, no. Not the
There's
not
no
the
I
stuff
mean.
you offer.
No.
No, not the stuff you offer. You can do the simple stuff, but you can't offer all the things with
Yeah,
that.
you can do basic real work and stuff like that on
You can
it.
do the simple stuff, but you got to level up as a realtor. There's so many that are trying to compete, and they can't with what you offer. I don't know why people don't use you when they don't. Most of them do, but the ones that don't, I just scratch my head. I go, don't get it.
Kevin Belzer here with the Splash program asking you, why are you not using me and using another agent?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You're amazing.
I am amazing according to my audience of one.
He's amazing.
Okay.
He works hard.
All right. We're going to cap it off there. If you liked it, hated it, or ambivalent to it, you still need to be sharing, liking, reviewing, leaving comments. What else?
All the things.
All the things. You need to be doing all the things to help the show grow, prosper, and feed the world with its vast knowledge. Yep.
Yep.
And buy our swag so Melissa doesn't starve.
It's funny
That's
every
simple.
time.
There's a lot of cool things on there.
Yep.
Shirts, hats, beanies,
awesome.
Shorts.
Yeah. Shorts too. Oh, yeah.
I'm designing everything.
That's awesome. I didn't remember shorts. That's cool.
Anything and everything that you can imagine.
Cold weather climate, hot weather climate, got you covered.
Yeah, we got sweatshirts too.
Got you covered.
And you got your beanies. And
Literally,
the baseball
got you
cap.
covered.
Literally have you covered. All right, so till next time, go out and be the kick-ass adult I know you all can be.